3, 2, 1.
Good morning, everyone. This is the Edge Case Collective's Fuzzy Logic 2020. It is Sunday morning, and I have a little treat for you. You see, way back in 1992, when Link to the Past was about to come out, Nintendo Power ran a Link to the Past comic. And this comic takes a lot of creative liberties with the mythos of Zelda, and with Link to the Past in particular. It was actually done by, if you can believe it, Shotaro Ishinomori, best known for works like Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, and Cyborg 009. He's a very legendary comic artist, extremely prolific, responsible for most of the Japanese superhero television that you've seen. Power Rangers, for example, was inspired by his work. The English text of the comic was by Dan Osen, who also wrote the English script for the game itself. So, I think he also wrote Link's Awakening and Ocarina of Time. So you are definitely in for a treat. Things are going to be a little bit different from how you remember it, but it's going to be a great ride. So I'll go ahead and get started. By the way, the music here is a Pico 8 rendition of the soundtrack by Chris Donnelly, aka Gruber99. I found him on YouTube, and I really liked this version of the soundtrack, and I really liked the Pico 8, and so I got his permission to use his music. So I hope you enjoy that as well. For centuries, the pristine land of Hyrule has enjoyed peace. That fragile calm is about to be shattered, for an abominable evil sealed away for centuries is about to be awakened by a sinister servant of darkness. Chapter 1, Hero's Awakening. Link, help me. I'm being held prisoner in the castle. That dream, so real. Help me, my name is Zelda. Am I hearing things? Am I under a spell? Am I going crazy? No, I am the king's daughter, Zelda. I am communicating through telepathy. Uncle, where are you? Where did he go? Please, Link, listen. I believe you are the only one who can save the people of Hyrule. That's strange. She even knows my name. Any further delay may prove disastrous. Hurry! But how will I ever find you? What a night. This way. Link! In here! But I don't see any... Beware the castle soldiers. Aghanim controls them with his magic. Eek! Thanks for the warning. Which way to go? What's this? Uncle!
You have struck your final blow, puny fool. Ah! Thus shall all who challenge me, Aghanim, meet their doom.
Uncle, are you...
Link, what are you doing here?
It was Zelda. She summoned me through telepathy.
Zelda, eh? So you heard her too. Very well. Take my sword and shield. The princess. You must save her.
Huh?
After you rescue Zelda and the people in the Dark World, you may meet your parents.
What? That's not possible. They're dead. Uncle, why is this happening? There's no time to grieve now. You must carry onward.
It appears Zelda was able to summon help with her telepathic powers. If we do not act soon, more fools may attempt to rescue their precious princess. Bring Zelda to me at once. The final enchantment must be cast immediately.
Aghanim is planning to use the life force of 7 maidens to open the seal of the 7 wise men. 7 wise men? Seal? I've never heard of these things. Long ago, people entered the Golden Land in search of the mighty golden power said to be hidden there, but no one ever returned. One day, an evil power began flowing from the entrance. The king ordered 7 wise men to seal the gate in the Golden Land forever. But now Aghanim is going to open the golden seal using our life energy. Our life force. So you are one of the 7 maidens? That's terrible.
Who goes there?
I came to save Princess Zelda.
Well, it is now you who needs saving. You and the princess will be together soon enough.
Now! Lead me to the dungeon.
What? Link, concentrate. I will guide you. Trust your feelings, and you will find me. It's working. I'm on my way. Hold on, Zelda. Hey, Link, hurry. They're taking me away. Princess Zelda. Link, this way. Halt. We must make our escape to the sanctuary. The old man there will help us. Shh. There's no way out. It's a dead end. If we escape, that is. Maybe a little optimism isn't such a bad idea. If you knew about this secret passage, why didn't you tell me sooner? I didn't know. This castle was built long ago. No one remembers all of its secrets. I see. Your telepathy is of no use against Aghanim. I overheard him talking about using my life force to finally open the seal of the 7 wise men. Yes, and were he successful, the Master of Evil would marshal his forces against the world again. All I know is that monster Aghanim killed my uncle. I've got to bring him to justice somehow. Link, I feel that you must be the legendary hero who appears in Hyrule once every 100 years. You are the lone protector of this land. I feel sure that you can foil Aghanim's plot. Link, if you are going to battle the wizard Aghanim, do not underestimate him. I sense a powerful evil force is guiding his actions. What? He is coming. I sense his evil presence. It's Aghanim! Princess Zelda, come back to the castle quietly. Even if you run to the ends of Hyrule, you will not escape me. I'll never let you take her. Not so long ago, another foolish warrior lost his life spouting similar nonsense. That was my uncle! You are as weak as you are impetuous. I will make you taste fear like you have never known. Maybe this will knock some heroic sense into me. Princess! Zelda! It's no use fighting Aghanim with an ordinary sword. You need the Master Sword of legends past. Don't worry about me, Link. Find the Master Sword. It's up to you, alone. Zelda! It's just one thing. The Master Sword. Where is it? To be continued. So yeah, I really like this comic. It's very cool. Yes, the art is amazing. I love the art. Okay. Chapter 2, Wise Man's Warning. Heeding the telepathic summons of Princess Zelda, the young warrior Link bravely stormed Hyrule Castle and rescued her from the clutches of the evil wizard Aghanim. Link's heroic efforts to defend her were futile, however, as the wizard soon found and recaptured her. Now, Link searches for the only weapon powerful enough to defeat his foe. Aghanim, posing as the king, has placed a price on Link's head. Wanted for kidnapping. Large reward. The king. Link, take a look at this sign. Large reward? Wanted for kidnapping? This is more serious than I thought. Don't mention it. With the king having gone over to the dark side, I have no reason to turn you in. Well, thanks for your help. This marks the location of Sarashala the Elder's house. He's a descendant of one of the 7 wise men who sealed the Golden Land so long ago. I am certain he can tell you more of the Master Sword. And with the Master Sword, I can defeat Aghanim, right? That's a question for Sarashala. My advice is that you find him before the wizard's men find you. Excuse me, do you know the way to Sarashala's house? This way. Thank you. What do you mean he's not here? Well, young man, when the maidens began to disappear, the rumors began to fly. When Sarashala heard the wizard might be responsible, he said, "So it has begun," and disappeared himself. Do you have any idea where he went? Yeah, I'm sorry, but you know these wise men like him. They often wander off without notice in search of enlightenment. You may ask in the village. Someone may know where he is. If I may ask, where are you looking for him? I need to inquire about the Master Sword. The Master Sword? I've heard of that legend. The ancient scrolls tell of a prosperous people who once inhabited this land. They created many powerful weapons and artifacts and hid them throughout Hyrule. the Master Sword was their ultimate treasure. Its blade was specifically tempered to resist evil, or so I've heard. Now it is sleeping deep in the forest known as the Lost Woods. Hey, it's him! You are under arrest by order of the king. Get moving. If you think I'm gonna go peacefully, you're mad! Yo! Whoa! Where'd he get to? Light, a torch. It's getting too dark to see anything. Blast! Fan out. He can't have gotten too far. I guess I gave him the slip. Who are you, kid? The old man asked me to take care of his wife while he went away. The old man? You mean Sarashala? Do you know where he is? Sure do. My older brother was fighting soldiers and... Oops, that's a secret to bad guys. Look at me! Do I look like a bad guy? I can't believe Sarashala traveled through this dark forest, this dangerous cliff, and this slimy swamp. How did he do it? He's just a feeble old man. This must be it. The Eastern Palace, where he's hiding out. Not more climbing. That better be him. You're Sarashala, aren't you? My name is Link. I'm looking for the Master Sword so I can defeat Aghanim and rescue Princess Zelda. I heard you know where it is. Yes, I am indeed Sarashala. But you are just a boy. I cannot believe a youngster like you is looking for the Master Sword. Not just anyone can use that mighty blade. Don't judge me by my size. I must find it. The ancient legend says the hero will come on Cataclysm's eve, bearing 3 symbols of virtue. The Master Sword he will then retrieve, keeping the knight's line true. The 3 symbols of virtue? What does that mean? What are they? The symbols are the legendary pendants of virtue. I can help you with the pendant of courage, but finding the remaining 2 pendants is not a quest to be taken lightly. Do you really believe you can accomplish this task, young man? Of course. Besides, I promised Zelda, and I have to bring Aghanim to justice for what he did to my uncle. Here they are. Hand over the boy, old man. Such conduct is unbecoming in this place. Silence, impudent fool. We are on the king's business. So this is the power of the pendant. Excellent. I will rise to the challenge of the pendants, and with their power I will destroy you, Aghanim. To be continued. Charged with the heroic energy upon attaining the Pendant of Courage, the young warrior Link defeated one of Aghanim's mystical knights with a single sword blow. According to the wise man Sarashala, Link must find 2 more legendary pendants of virtue before he can claim the mighty Master Sword that he needs to destroy Aghanim. While Link searches desperately for the pendants, Princess Zelda awaits her fate deep in Aghanim's dungeons. Chapter 3, The Book of Medora. You mean to tell me that boy has the Pendant of Courage? And you weaklings came back here without stopping him? I have tried to be merciful to the people of this kingdom, but those in the knight's line must be terminated. I thought the old fool I destroyed in the castle was the last one. Could it be that this whelp is also of their bloodline? Find him, and leave no stone unturned in your search. Do not return to this castle until you witness his last breath. Is that understood? Yes, master. It makes no difference. The world will be ours as soon as the moon is full and I cast the final incantation on Princess Zelda. The prophecy of the hero is but a folk tale. Leaving Sarashala, Link returns to Kakariko village to look for the clues to the location of the remaining 2 pendants. Smoke? The House of Books is ablaze! The House of Books? The soldiers must have laid torch to it! Hey, aren't you the kid? Mister, you gotta help. The librarian is trapped inside. He's inside that inferno? Sarashala said I must speak with him. I'll save him. Wait here. Hey, who turned out the lights? I hope he knows what he's doing. Mister, you saved him.
why would they set fire to our library?
Perhaps their target was the Book of Mudora.
What is the Book of Mudora?
We managed to save it from the flames. This book is the key to the ancient Hylian language. According to the legends, the hero will stand in the desert with this book.
Let me see that. After Sarasala gave me the Pendant of Courage, he told me the Pendant of Power was in a desert ruin.
Then you must be the legendary hero of Hyrule.
And all this time I thought you were just a kidnapper.
Sarasala must have confidence to send a boy like you on such a mission. That must be why the soldiers burned the library. They are afraid that you will fulfill the prophecy of the legendary hero.
This is a very fortunate turn of events. I will leave the book in your capable hands. I should warn you that traveling in the desert is no simple matter. The fierce winds and shifting sands have buried more able adventurers than you. Hey, buddy, I just remembered. I have something that may help. Sarashala showed it to me. It's a bird you can ride on. A bird that could carry people?
It was no ordinary bird. Its strength was legendary. The knights used to take it on their campaigns to protect the kingdom. They say these miracle wings belonged to a powerful bird that carried the knights of Hyrule into battle. The Hylian sages wove its feathers into this miracle wing. If you can ride the wind, your journey will be easier. Flying sure is the way to go. But where to? All I can see is sand stretching out for miles. This doesn't look good. Uh-oh! It's a twister! Wings! Don't fail me now! The desert ruins. And this must be the ancient Hylian script. The book, the script, the desert. It's just like in the legend. Maybe I am the legendary hero after all. I suppose if I look it up in the book, the writing should make sense. Hey! Whoa! Everything is sinking! Wow! It sank before I could... But what's that? That wasn't there a second ago. Hanging on that statue. It's the pendant. Uh-huh. Sand trap! Help! Alan Mola! This is hopeless. Its skin is like armor. Ah! Nice move, Ugly. But now you're playing with the Pendant of Power. I can't crack its armored shell. It's no use. Chapter 4, The Master Sword. If it has to be me or him, it's gonna be him. This desert goes on forever. Sarashala, am I glad to see you? I need water. Link, your priority should be finding the next pendant. Go to the Tower of Hera, atop Death Mountain.
Where in Hyrule is Death Mountain?
It is very near.
Oh, just a mirage. Oh, it's the tower. Or is it just another mirage? Well, it's good a direction as any to go if I can make it that far. What is this? Yay!
Link.
Ghosts? Who are you?
We're here with our brother in the world of darkness.
Uncle? Are you my father and mother? It can't be! Mother. No! What happened to my arm? You penetrated the gate to the dark world. That wicked realm has the power to change your body to reflect your heart. The emotions now in your heart are negative and evil. You nearly became a beast. But Sarasala, Aghanim killed my uncle, and now he's holding Zelda!
Yes, Link, but you can never win with hatred alone. Even if you were victorious, darkness would consume you. Only one force is strong enough to oppose evil and hatred.
Link. Now Zelda, more illusions? What happened to Sarashala? Why are you here? If we are in our dream, if two people dream the same thing, they will meet. This is a dream? Dreams, mirages, it's all so confusing. It's making me even more exhausted just thinking about it. You must be very tired. You have given us so much hope. You can't give up now. My arm, it hurts. Please rest. Don't worry. Huh? That was a strange dream. My arm, who did this? The Tower of Hera. Looks like my troubles are beginning again. Oh no! I've got to climb all these stairs? I'm thirsty. My arm aches. It's hot. I hope it's worth it. Who turned on the lights? What in the world? Hey, I ought to be pretty good at this by now.
The link, the pendant is the third eye.
Are you kidding? It's embedded in the monster's forehead?
You should just be able to lift it out.
Monster eyes. I'm so glad this is the last pendant. My arm. It's back to normal. Whoa! After the stairs, I get a free ride down.
Link, you've done well.
You've recovered the pendant. Now go forth to the Lost Woods. Can't I rest for a while?
No, if you really are the legendary hero of Hyrule, the Sword of Evil's Bane will select you as its bearer.
The sword will select me? What if it doesn't?
Your parents were knights of Hyrule, but they stumbled into the Dark World.
Are my mother and father really still alive?
You will never be able to enter the Dark World to find your parents. They now dwell in the Dark World. After they disappeared, your uncle adopted you and shielded you from the intrigues of the royal family.
Aha! The Master Sword.
If you truly are the hero, the Master Sword itself will select you.
At last! To be continued. Chapter 5. An Old Enemy. The young hero Link is finally beginning to realize the extent of his destiny after winning the 3 Pendants of Virtue. With the Master Sword firmly in hand, all that remains is for him to rescue Zelda. Can Link meet his ultimate challenge? Power! It's such power, like holding a lightning bolt. Phew! You soldiers are just in time for a little practice. I did it. Exhausting. I feel like I've been chopping wood all day. Wake up, Link. Zelda? I must rest. I can't. Link, only a single night remains. Aghanim will cast his incantation on me under a full moon. Link, you must hurry. If he succeeds, the seal of the wise men will be broken. Our entrance to the dark will be thrown open, and evil will overwhelm us. Do not forget the sacrifice your uncle made, trying to fool Aghanim's plot. And your parents, do you think it was an accident that they fell into the dark world? Please, you must destroy Aghanim before his evil magic leads to Hyrule's destruction. Alright, I'm on my way. I've sworn to defeat Aghanim. Now I have the Master Sword to fulfill my vow. So all the approaches of the castle are blocked by Aghanim's sentries? Yep, even approaching the castle means certain death. Tomorrow the full moon rises. Only a bird would have a chance to get in the castle now. Too bad our wings were lost in the desert. You don't need wings to fly, look at these soap bubbles. That gives me an idea. I believe that a large bubble filled with hot air will float. But to make such a thing in one day will be hard work. That's correct. It has to be airtight, right? Link, give us a hand, will you? I've got a rest for tonight. This won't be easy.
At last, the full moon rising. Soon, when it reaches prime ascension, the pinnacle of the sky. King Aghanim, the preparations are complete. Then let us begin. Aghanim, Master Ganon! Now is the hour of the incantation. You must not fail me. Yes, my lord. I sense a being approaching the barrier surrounding the castle. A being with intense emotional energy. What? It can't be him. Very well, I will send Princess Zelda into the Dark World before his very eyes. But if he can make it here...
This is simple. I'm over the wall already. I guess I spoke too soon. Whoa! This is no time to burst my bubble. Guards, meet the Master Sword. Neon Deruta! Gasp. It's Zelda. Cro-Magnon! Cro-Magnon!
Aghanim! Link, do not put all your trust in the Master Sword. Even its mighty magic cannot harm Aghanim's body.
What are you saying? It's my only chance. Huh? Then it's true. I can't move.
I have been awaiting your arrival, foolish hero. Watch as your precious princess vanishes before your very eyes. Behold the last moment of Princess Zelda. Ha! Now!
Zelda!
Whoa, now it is only a matter of time before forces of evil conquer this world. Even the so-called legendary hero is helpless against us, the tribe of evil, now that we have the power of gold, the Triforce! You have just witnessed the last moments of Princess Zelda. She is no longer of this world. Soon I will send you to join her, Link. See how helpless my magic has made you? Frozen like a statue. You challenged me only to meet your doom.
Hands off, Aghanim.
What is this?
Chapter 6. A fool in the shape of a tree.
Puny fool's rage is somehow being channeled by the Master Sword. He and the sword are as one.
Huh? I'm free. Hold it, Aghanim. Sarajala was right. I can't seem to harm Aghanim's body with the Master Sword.
Link, listen. Aghanim's magic is like a double-edged sword.
What do you mean?
The Master Sword was also forged to repel evil magic.
It can defend as well as attack?
I have you now, Aghanim. Your own evil energy will be the end of you. Saboom! Well met, hero. It appears you are not such a fool after all, but it makes no difference. My defeat will not restore the Wise Man's seal. On the contrary, and with my final breath, you will join Zelda in the Dark Worlds.
Sorry, let me find the right music cue. I guess I'm playing the Dark World right now, but I want the other Dark World theme. Here we go. Zelda! I've let you down again. Now who will save you? Oh no! My negative emotions are turning me into a beast! I must not surrender to these emotions. I'll live a beast life forever. I won't! I'll never give up. I'll find Zelda, even in the Dark World. Before I start searching, I better get some rest. I think I'll stop for a while in that shrine. Oh, that shrubbery looks like the king of the dead woods.
You there. Did you journey to this world in search of power? The Triforce?
Not really, but...
Only the first to touch the golden power will be endowed with its strength. This land was once the Golden Land, where the Triforce was hidden by those who created the world. Ganondorf the thief, skilled in the magical arts, accidentally stumbled upon the entrance to this magical place. When he touched the Triforce, his evil wishes were granted. He achieved ultimate power over this world and transformed it into a land of evil, a dark world. Many evil men from your world were drawn here. They were transformed into monsters because of their evil thoughts and emotions. I was one of them. In order to restore this world to the shining golden land it once was, you must defeat the thief and reclaim the Triforce. Until then, I remain a fool in the shape of a tree, doomed never to leave the dark world.
A talking tree? Ganondorf? Was it a dream? Whoa! What? Who's there?
Alright, kid. Did you see a fairy fly through here? Which way did she go? Speak up when the boss asks you a question.
Actually, this should be a regular Dark World theme. Fairy? I didn't see...
You're lying! Don't hide her! We want her magic powers and we want them now! Grab him! If you won't tell us where she went, we'll beat it out of you!
I told you, I don't have her! Back off! I'm warning you. You asked for it.
Feisty little guy, aren't you?
Huh? To be continued. Although Link could not prevent Aghanim from sending Zelda to the Dark World before his very eyes, he was triumphant in defeating the evil wizard thereafter in a terrific battle. Even in defeat, Aghanim was able to trap Link in the Dark World. Also, in the distant world full of monsters, beyond the reach of Sarashella's telepathic advice, Link was left to fight alone. Chapter 7, Zora's Mask. You must be the fairy the monsters were after. Hey, wait! I need to ask you something. Oh my gosh! The sword. So heavy. I see this as the end.
You are an ugly little man, but you have my thanks for helping my Ephemeralda. I saw your sword and thought you were the knight.
A knight?
A dangerous man who swung the singular master sword. Romu was his name. He's the one who scarred my forehead.
Master sword? But that's what they call this!
Your blade does bear a resemblance to his.
Suddenly I feel healed and refreshed.
It's the healing power of my Ephemeralda's wings. That is what makes her desirable to the thieves of this world. My name is Zora. My people have lived in peace since water first fell upon the earth, until Ganon usurped the power of gold and created the Dark World.
So you're not one of Ganon's followers? That's right, some people are opposed to his rule, you know. Say, I haven't seen you around here before. Well, I tried to save Zelda, but Aghanim cast me into this world. Oh really? Aghanim and Ganon are good buddies. Even though Ganon has the Triforce, he can't go to Hyrule, so he sent Aghanim there to do his dirty work. Aghanim sent the maidens here so Ganon could steal their power. Then the missing girls and Zelda are alive in this world?
Yes, and one is imprisoned in the crystal in the palace nearby. But you shouldn't go there. In legends, that place is known as the Palace of Darkness. Ganon's servants have stockpiled the dangerous, explosive fire corn there.
I've already seen what the fire corn can do, but no matter what, I must rescue the girl who is held there. Cool! Sorry. There's only 40 minutes of music cues, and the comic is annoying.
If you must go, take my Ephemeralda for your guide. Also, your grotesque face is too conspicuous. You must wear Zora's mask. Ah, splendid! Take good care of him, Ephemeralda.
We have Link in this little mask here. It's the Palace of Darkness, and inside, a maiden in a crystal cocoon. Should be this. Maybe it's Zelda. Ignore the guards. Try to look like you belong here. What? Now I know why Zora put this thing on my face. Shh. The storeroom of the palace. If this went off, they wouldn't call it the Palace of Darkness. Hey! Oh, just a statue. Don't scare me like that. It's Rocklops #1!
I can see another face behind the mask. The face of an intruder! Death to the interloper!
Oh no! Forget this, he sees right through me.
You fool! You know what will happen if you use the fire corn in here?
We'll all go up in smoke. But if you guys are gonna get me, we'll all go together. It's the crystal cocoon. Zelda? No, it's not her. Gleeok! Trot. Link, there's more on the way! Only have one chance. Would you mind taking them a present? Would I mind? I'd love to. Are you alright, Ephemeralda? I'm alright, but my heart is beating so fast. Gosh, I didn't know you cared. Thank you, Link. Because of you, I can escape this crystal prison. Now, here is something that will help you. The Calm Fork. Wait, do you know where Zelda is? Calm Fork?
And now, you will hand me the Master Sword.
Who are you?
My name is Rome. I challenge you for the right to wield the Master Sword. Defend yourself!
What are you? Chapter 8. Rome, the Mystery Knight.
If you truly are the hero, and your sword really is the Master Sword, you should be valiant enough to counter my attack.
You fight well. Or is it just luck? I may have misjudged you, hero. What a loon. It is written in the Book of Mudora. He who corrupts the land of gold shall fall to the shaft of the enchanted arrow of silver. My family has always excelled in archery, and it is my destiny to destroy Ganon. I have not yet obtained the enchanted arrow, but... Enchanted arrow? Rome is the descendant of one of the Knights of Hyrule who was a master archer. When he discovered that Aghanim was sending members of the Seven Wise Men's line to the Dark World, he went after them through the portal near Death Mountain. Yes, though I doubt they were of the same blood as yours. Do not be deceived by my form. When I do battle, I am transformed into a monstrous eagle by the dark forces of this world. So your ancestors were the Knights of Hyrule? Mine too. Perhaps we can join forces and find Princess Zelda.
What? Princess Zelda is here in the Dark World? Where were the knights? Why didn't they protect her? They must be mad, giving a weakling like you the Master Sword and sending you to rescue her. Weakling? I'll show you who's weak. I've been through a lot to get this far. I have the pendants of power, wisdom, and courage to prove it. I find that difficult to believe with your lack of discipline and obvious immaturity. Well, I'm off to find the enchanted silver arrow. Without it, no one can defeat Ganon. I have a feeling the time will come when we must join forces against him. Until then, do try to stay alive. Of all the mixed up crazy creatures in this world, that guy beats them all. What's that noise? Sarashrala! And the Eastern Palace was shaken by a quake that almost leveled it. Shh, do you hear that? I thought I heard Link's voice. I didn't hear anything. You must be hearing things. After all, you've been thinking about him a lot lately. You're probably right. Anyway, where was I? Yes, the strange pendant. I can see them. When the Calm Fork rings. The girl in the crystal wasn't kidding when she said it might be helpful. Now I hear him. So do I. But if he is in the Dark World, it must be the magical Calm Fork of legend. The vibrations of this crystal tuning fork can distort space and time. While the Calm Fork vibrates, you can communicate with beings on different planes of existence. Link, I'm glad you're safe. Through the Calm Fork's magic, Link... I can't really read that. Link told of the journey above the Dark World and about his battles at the Pyramid and the Palace of Darkness. As he spoke, Sarashrala noted similarities between the Dark World and Hyrule on his map of the land. Link, listen. According to my calculations, the location of the Pyramid in the Dark World corresponds to that of Hyrule Castle in the Light World. The Palace of Darkness, which you destroyed, must somehow be connected to Hyrule's Eastern Palace. That explains the sudden earthquake. This event leads me to believe that the Dark World is like a warped reflection of our Light World, and that the two worlds are somehow connected. I'm glad you found a way to communicate with us, Link. Also, it appears that the inner contents of your mind will influence the external shape of your body in the Dark World. Because the mind of the maiden was so pure, she was imprisoned in the crystal cocoon. As must be Zelda. Let me ask some of my fairy friends if they've seen her. Say, I'm looking for a girl sealed in a crystal cocoon. Have you seen her? Have I seen her? You know, I overheard some monsters talking about something like that near the Swamp Palace. The Swamp Palace, huh? There's no water here. This palace is as dry as a tomb. Link, I found an opening up here.
Yeah, well, I can't just fly up there like you can. I don't have wings. Well, maybe Sarashila has an idea. I'll call him with the comm fork. Sarashila, can you hear me?
Link, is that you? Link, I followed the directions you gave me and reached a place called the Watergate Prairie.
We found a large pool of water surrounded by the statues, but nothing else of interest. So there's water on your side? Look in the pool. I see Link.
Link, behind you! I shut the door. Now you're trapped in here. When we take you to Ganon, he'll reward us well.
Well, don't count your rupees just yet. You still have to deal with me before you collect that reward. Get him, Link. Oh. Wait, what's happening? To be continued. Chapter 9, Wizrobe's Trap. Ah, help! I can't swim! Let me go, your armor is too heavy. The Master Sword's dragging me down. I'm drowning here, Ephemeralda. You're close, Link. Stay afloat a little while longer. The water's almost up to the opening. I made it. Whoa, yikes! It's the crystal. Link, be careful. It might be a trap. The water is getting deeper here. No problem, I should be able to make it now. Ah! What's this? Link! I like this thing here. We must try to... Thank you for saving me, Link. I know you're searching for Zelda. She's being held in a rock that looks like a turtle. But the rock is located at the end of the world. Wait, don't go! Why do they always do that? It's not like she was your precious Zelda anyway. But she sure wasn't. You know where Turtle Rock is located? I couldn't tell you. If only I had a map. You know, I've heard of a map deep inside the Ice Tower. The tower overlooks the entire world, but... Alright, where's that? Hold your horses. Give me a minute.
Link.
Zelda! Is that you? Who are you talking to? I am nearby. Hurry! You can't hear? Zelda is calling from beyond the wasteland. Now you're hearing things. Anyway, the wasteland is way too harsh. Once you get in there, you can't escape. I think we should try to find the map first. If the wasteland is as dangerous as you say it is, I've got to get Zelda out of there right away. I've had it. All you ever talk about is Zelda this and Zelda that. You never worry about me. From now on, you're on your own. Link. It's some kind of oasis. Link. This must be where Zelda is. Zelda, I'm on my way. Can it be? Zelda? I finally found you. But wait, the girl in the crystal said Zelda was in a rock shaped like a turtle. Link, come closer. I have you now, my pretty. You walked right into my trap, you tasty morsel. This is Misery Mire, world famous for its fine aroma of swamp gas. You're just in time for dinner with Sir Vitrius, the master of this place. An illusion! You tricked me! Dinner with you is the main course. Tentacles constricting. Ah, yes, sir, Mr. Vitrius, it's time to eat. Delicious. What? Where'd this whirlpool come from? Zora, how'd you get here? How'd you know? Ah, it is simple for me to appear anywhere there is water. Plus, I cannot defy Ephemeralda's request. Ephemeralda. To be continued. Okay, now we want to be here again, I think. To Turtle Rock and Zelda. Before we find a map on this ice, we're likely to get buried in the snow. After Zora saved Link from defeat in Misery Mire, our hero sets off for the Tower of Ice with Ephemeralda. It is rumored that a map of the location of Turtle Rock lies in the tower. In the tower, Link hopes to find Zelda. Yikes! Yeah! Where are we? Link, it's the Tower of Ice. Wow! This way. I'm wearing my wall decorations, are you? Who are you? I don't want any trouble. I just want to see a map of the Dark World. Map, you say? This map you speak of is Coldstone's greatest treasure. I will never let you gaze upon it. Arise, Stalfos. Destroy him. Boneheads. It's impossible to keep them down. I've had enough. You've got quite a temper. If you bring the palace down, you will destroy the map also. Huh? Look down, fool. Ah, the floor is the map. Now, where's Turtle Rock? Link, you must strike the rock with thunder. Over there? Wow! Whoa! Turtle Rock. Following the map, he glimpsed the ice tower. Finally, Link arrived at Turtle Rock with Ephemeralda, but Zelda's gotta be here. Where's the door? Strike the rock with thunder. Look, it opened. A lava lake. This place is hot as an inferno. Zelda! Is it really you this time, Zelda? Link, watch your back! Fire from one head and ice from the other! This is one schizoid serpent. Whoa! Rome, how did you get here? I followed you all this way. Now we'll truly see which one of us is the hero of legend. Chapter 11, Ganon's Tower. Move it, hero! Without that head, the monster's fire and ice will mix violently. You can guess what happens next. An explosion? Zelda, are you okay? Link. Link, this is no time for romance. Run for it! If I hadn't been such a great shot, you would be having that reunion inside the creature's stomach. Admit it, Link. It seems to support the Book of Medora's prophecy that only the enchanted arrow can defeat the one who corrupted this world. Well, I was doing fine with the Master Sword before you showed up. You are stubborn and foolish. I will get the arrow, and I will defeat Ganon. The words of the Book of Medora have a power which is beyond our comprehension. So Rome may be right about the arrow, but Sarasala also said that only a man who has overcome his own negative thoughts and emotions can become the true hero. Even if Rome does find the arrow, his attitude might be his downfall. Anyway, we shouldn't worry about him, Zelda. I will defeat Ganon by myself if I have to. You've shown yourself to be a determined and selfless hero, Link. If anyone can do it, I believe you can. The life forces of the Hylian maidens you freed from the crystals will guide us to Ganon's castle. Here we have Ganon's castle, which is this Death Star looking thing with all these spiky towers on it. You remember that from the game, right? That's Ganon's castle? Yes, I can sense the evil in the air. But how are we going to enter that place? The curse of the Dark World may be a blessing in this case. Rome! Have you found the enchanted arrow? No, not yet. But I can defeat Ganon without the arrow. Rome! His emotions are out of control. He'll become a beast forever. Oh, mystical maidens, lend us your power. Link, it's the maiden's power. It's pitch dark. I can't see anything. Huh? Wait, look over there. It's Aghanim. It can't be. I destroyed him. I hear something else coming this way. the Lammola, the Moldworm. They can't be real. I defeated them all. They look real to me. I'm not taking any chances. Hey, it vanished. Stay away. You. I'll get it, Zelda. Yeah. Rome. Ganon? Yeah, it's like the ending of Link's Awakening. I never expected you to destroy Aghanim or to look down upon his battered body, but your foolish resistance ends now. I will destroy you and make my dream to rule both the light and dark worlds come true. Never! Chapter 12, the final battle. Is that the best you can do, weakling? I shall finish you off with my next blow. Link! What do you mean to do with that bow, princess? You will get your chance after I deal with this whelp. Zelda, it's now or never! Wise men, maidens, please, help us. His sword. I am paralyzed. And with everyone's powers combined, it's the enchanted arrow of sword. It was the enchanted arrow. Welcome, Link. I am the essence of the Triforce. The Triforce will grant the wishes of the person who touches it. Good wishes are bestowed upon the good, and evil upon those of evil heart. All are granted in perfect clarity. You have totally destroyed Ganon. The Triforce is waiting for a new master. Its golden power is in your hands. Touch it with a wish on your heart. Goodbye, Link. Hyrule, my homeland. We made it. We're back. Link, uncle, father, mother. You have done well, Link. In the imprisoning war of years past, great armies risked all to seal Ganon in the Dark World. You, however, accomplished a much more lonely and difficult victory. It was not only by your own power, but also that of many generations of the knights and wise men who preceded you. Let the memories of their efforts humble you. Never forget. Following Ganon's defeat, the Dark World vanished, releasing many who had been trapped there in monstrous form. The longed-for peace once again returned to Hyrule. I like Link's Master Knight outfit here. Link was appointed as Master of the Knights of Hyrule by the newly crowned Queen Zelda. It's ironic, isn't it? Who? Zelda? The psychic link between us was so strong when I was in Ganon's clutches, but now that we are both free and at peace, you seem so distant, guarding the Triforce. I'm alone. As long as I live, I shall never forget the time when we were together in our dreams. As the centuries pass, the legendary Master Sword lies in waiting in the depths of the Lost Woods, waiting for the time when disaster again befalls Hyrule, waiting to call a hero to arms. The end. Okay, I hope you liked it. I really like this comic. I think it's a lot of fun. I especially like the inclusion of extra characters, the expansion on the backstory. The hot air balloon scene was really cool. Rome is awesome. His character design is pretty similar to a lot of Ishinomori characters that I like. Like there's a character in he does a lot of stuff that's like Tezuka too. So there's a Tezuka character in Metropolis, for example, that has that character design. It's great. Anyway, I love this. This is wonderful. Again, this was The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, as it ran in Nintendo Power back in 1991 and 1992. Story and art by Shotaro Ishinomori. English script by Dan Osen. The music here is a Pico 8 remix of the Link to the Past soundtrack and was done by Gruber Music on Twitter. Go check him out. He's got a lot of cool original albums and covers of other music. He's got a really good Stranger Things soundtrack and a bunch of other stuff. Definitely worth it. Check out his Bandcamp. Check out his Patreon, Gruber99. And I hope you enjoyed the comic. Up next, I believe we have Scala with a queer reading of Final Fantasy 15. So stay tuned and check that out. And enjoy the rest of the marathon.